All right, Shalom, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone. Salutations to the Akim out there, spread this truth like wildfire. Shalom to the Israelite foreigners who look like the other nations, but their spirit bears witness that they're the children of Yahweh Shem. The spirit bears witness that they're the children of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And Shalom to the real sisters out there. All right, today I want to go live with this subject. Gangs, Esau's gang stalking, right? Esau's gang stalking is Esau's gang stalking. Um, one of his devices he uses on a lot of people. You know, if you're a threat to Esau, especially you're vulnerable or you're a threat to Esau, you know he's gonna send people to gang stalk you. And one of those, you know, and the purpose for doing that is to cause you to go crazy. That's the purpose right there. So I can cause you to go crazy, cause you to lose your mind, then they can demonize you and lock you up. And then from then on, you know, you're theirs. You know, they can do what they want with you. And they bring out a precept on that. Bring out a precept on that. Psalms, well, the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to devour him. You know? And then, yeah, let me get that. The wicked watcheth the righteous. Watcheth the righteous. And seeketh to slay him. You know? The wicked sets the watch for the righteous stuff. Yeah. That's another translation. Yahweh is also on watch. Wicked won't hurt a hair of his head. Evil ones, it's different translations. Evil ones, just one of these is, you know, of course they've been changed up, right? But except for the KJV, but you know, some of them are actually on point, man. Some of the verses, you know, they're not that different from the KJV. And, you know, you have the ASC, the wicked watch the righteous and seek to slay him. The wicked spies upon the righteous and seek to kill him. You know, Psalms 37 and 32. Basically, same theme. They lie in wait for the righteous, watch for good people so that they may kill them, wait in ambush for the godly, looking for an excuse to kill him. That's gang stalking right there. That's gang stalking. The Bible tells you about gang stalking. You know, and it's like levels to this. It's like levels to spying. There is that level, which is like basic, and then which is there's the level like everybody's on, because the government watches everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. And then you have it where the government has a personal problem with you. You have it where you have that as well. And you know, that's what you see here with the Akim get harassed. The Akim, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm going live on this because I've actually been experiencing this, and I'm sure I'm not the only brother that is gang stalked. You know, you have others. that get gang stalked as well, out here. And it makes sense, that they would do that. And there's a precept in Job chapter 30, basically, about Esau. The whole chapter is about Esau, basically. Well, a part of it is about Esau. He was living in the land of Uz. That's the land of Esau. Verse 1, Job chapter 30, verse 1, they was basically gang stalking him. Also, when you look into it, they was gang stalking Job. Job chapter 31. But now they that are younger than me I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to set with the dogs of my flock. Verse 2, yeah, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. Verse 3, for want and famine, they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness. In former time, desolate and waste. Verse 4, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. Verse 5, they were driven forth from among men. It's talking about Esau, the so-called white people, the Caucasians, not the Caucasoids, the Caucasians. Hold on. Desolate and waste, fleeing to the wilderness. In former times, desolate and waste. Verse 4, Yep. Old age was perished. Verse 3, for one in famine they are solitary, fleeing into the wilderness, in former time desolate and waste. Verse 4, who cut off bushes, mallows by the bushes, and juniper roots for their meat. Verse 5, they were driven forth from among, because that's what grows out there, man, in the mountains. Verse 5, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, Verse 6, to dwell in the cliffs of the valley, in caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Verse 7, among the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together. Brayed. Verse 8, Stalking them with afflictions too. Verse 8, they were children of fools, children of base men. They were they were viler than the earth. Verse 9, and now am I their song, am I their now am I their song, I am their byword. Verse 10, they abhor me, they flee far from me, and spare not to spit in my face. Verse 11, because he had, that's what these gang stalking agents be doing for Esau, man. And if you think about it, Esau has gang stalked Jake all over the world. Esau has done it all over the world. If you think about it, that's what he was doing from the beginning. It was a gang stalking operation. Esau gang stalked Jake because he was mad that Jacob got the blessing, and he was mad that he sold the birthright. He's been gang stalking him ever since. He gang stalked him as Cain and killed him. And now, gang stalking has gone global. All over the world, Israelites are getting gang stalked, but some are getting gang stalked more. That's what this devil does, man. He doesn't come at you direct. He doesn't come at you when you're strong, mentally or physically. He comes at you when you're weak. He comes at you when you're weak, and he'll do everything to break you down and make your life a living hell on earth. Which that's where hell is, by the way. He'll do that. Verse, He'll do that just so he can and walk all over you, stomp all over you when you're down, and keep you down, and act like he's gonna help you, then throw you down again, over and over again, humiliate you, think you're gonna get some power, and then throw you down again. You know, take out your leaders. And that's what he does to Jacob. Sets up leaders over Jacob, makes him think that that's the Messiah for him. That's the person that's gonna save him, deliver him from evil, deliver him from the curses. But then it ends up being a okie doke each time. If a real one comes around, he murks him. That's why people, that's why the elect get gang stalked, man. The elect get gang stalked because Esau is looking for a way to murder them. So, because the elect are the true leaders of Israel. They're the true ones, man. Not these false leaders, not these celebrities. They're the fake leaders, man. They're the ones who lead you astray. The elect are the ones who are trying to lead you to the light. I hope to be that number. The elect, that's actually one sign, man, that you're getting gang stalked. Among many, I would say. Among many, But, they hate you because you're a threat, So they're going to make your life a living hell. And they hated Job. Verse 13, they mar my path. Wait, hold on. Verse 11, because he has loosed his cord and afflicted me. They have also let loose the bridle before me. Cha, cha. Yep. They've also done that, Because that's what they'll do when Jacob is down, bro. They'll fuck with you. You come to Esau for help, and he hurts you. He makes sure you suffer more. You may get temporary relief, and then he makes sure you suffer more, and you go through more pain in hell. Make sure you do that. That's why why do you think the homeless people are so bugged out? Because people fuck with them. Those people fuck with them. And they have afflictions too. That's why they go to drugs. They go to drugs to help soothe their afflictions. Because a lot of them, I say, hey, Esau's getting fallen, because Esau's fucking his own people over now, so he's fallen. And so you have a lot of homeless Edomites, but you have a lot of homeless Jakes too. They've been homeless. They're not recently homeless. They've been homeless. It's like a trend. You have a lot of homeless Jakes, man, out there, and they go to these drugs, man. They go to these drugs to escape that reality that they're living, man. Because that high is better. That high is better than than the lows. That temporary escape is like that, man. It feels it feels better. That high feels better, I should say. Because that's all it is a feeling. The high feels better than the lows that they're going through, than the bottom that they're in. You know, the hell that they're catching. That high feels like heaven to them, man. That's why they keep going back over there. That's why they keep going back to. That's why they're hooked on a feeling. They're hooked on a feeling, and then they do whatever to get it. Spend all their dough. Sell themselves even. Won't just spend their dough. Sell themselves. You know. I heard that. Like I wonder for a while why that they do that. Why people go to. Why people are hooked, man. On drugs, man. And then now, recently, realize it, man. It's because they hurt you. It's because our people are in pain. Our people are in pain mentally and physically. You know, and emotionally. They're hurting and they're looking for a way out. It's like, and they're looking for a way out of their problems, man. They're crying out for help. And Job was crying out for help to the Lord, Yahweh. As Job was experiencing the curses, man. Job, that's the curses right there. Everything that Job was going through, if the curses was just happening to one man, that is what it would look like. He was in the land of his enemies. He had been prospering before, now he's down. He's down and out. He's going through afflictions. His enemies are dogging him. His friends are dissing him. They don't even fuck with him. You know? His own woman dissed him. His own woman dissed him, told him to diss the Most High. Might be interrupted in a little bit. I might be interrupted in a little bit, Akim. I'll be back. I'll be back whenever I can. Be back. Or I might get interrupted in a little bit. Akim. Verse 12, upon my right hand rise the youth. They push away my feet, and they raise up against me the ways of their destruction. Because they're younger than us in spirit. That's why the Most High Yahweh had it so that they lost their birthright. That's why they couldn't get. They couldn't. Cain messed up. It was already set up that way. He was created to be the wicked. The fall got a bad guy. Cain was created for that, to be the Terminator. Can't be reasoned with. Can't be reasoned with, man. It's programmed to do one thing: kill, steal, and destroy. Murder, steal, and destroy, actually. Kill, yeah, yeah. That's what he does. So you can't be surprised that that's the shit that he does. Can't be surprised at the devil being the devil. It's insanity. Verse 13, they mar my. I'm about to wrap it up. I'm gonna have to go do some. Verse 13, they mar my path, they set forward my calamity. They have no helper. They set forward my calamity. So they were doing to Job. So they do to our people. So they do to the elect especially. Verse 14, they came upon me as a wide breaking in of waters, and their desolation they rolled themselves upon me. Yep. Yep. If they outnumber you, they're definitely gonna fuck with you. These devils. They're gonna give you a hard time. Verse 15, terrors are turned upon me. They pursue my soul as the wind, and my welfare passeth away as a cloud. Verse 16, and now my soul is poured out upon me. The days of affliction have taken hold upon me. You know, taking hold upon our people. Job is a representation of Jacob in this place, except Jacob went off. That's why we're getting chastised. But the whole nation is getting chastised. The whole nation is, it is going through it. When you're down and out, this is what they do to you. I might have to go. You read the book of Job. He was really going through it. Verse 17, yep. Terrors are turned upon me. Yep. Oh yeah, I read that already. My bones are pierced in me in the night season, and my sinews take no rest. That has to hurt what Job was going through. Hey, Job, a classic case of gang stalking. Verse 18, by the great force of my disease is my garment changed. It bindeth me about as the collar of my coat. Verse 19, he has cast me into the mire, and I'm become like dust and ashes. Yep. Job was going through it. I gotta stop right here. I'm gonna stop right here. Uh, uh, Then bring out that psalm, save me from deadly enemy. Psalm 59 KJV. They did this to David, bro. King David. Psalm 59, verse 1, deliver me from mine enemies, O my power. That's why he said this. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity and save me from bloody men. Verse 2, for lo, verse 3, they wait for my soul, the mighty are gathered against me, not from my transgression, not for my sin. Oh, Yahweh, you get the point. Yeah. Hold on, Akim. I'll have to peace out for now. And, go live later on. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. Hope this live was edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great and millstone. Citations to Akim. I'll just spread this truth like wildfire. No, shalom to the elect. Shout out to all y'all, man. Stay strong. We almost at the end. Keep striving. Keep striving. Don't let them get you down. We're almost at the end. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. But we're gonna go through it together. Shalom, y'all.